Note in this video, I don't have much proof, but if you want I can try my hardest to find a witness of some sorts. All my claims in this video are truthful, in which you may not believe, but I am a man of my words when it comes to these things. So before this video starts, I just wanna say, don't send hate to Nick or any of his staff. It's not cool what he did, and it's even uncooler repaying evil with evil. I'll start right from the beginning. For context, Nick is the developer for Forever War 2 History, a Roblox game which I've recently picked up and poured 5 hours into. And recently I've been banned for 5 days. It all started when I had a funny dream. The voice in my head said, join their Discord server and ask, will the people who placed down rally points get XP for other people spawning on them? So I did, and without any warning verbally, I got timed out for an hour. I didn't even get a DM telling me why I did. He even deleted the message and kinda swept it under the rug. And then I overlooked the rules, which I didn't before, and rule 3 was use the suggestion channel. It didn't even say the punishment if you failed to follow that rule, but apparently it was a timeout for an hour. And then I left the server. Now you may be saying, oh, he didn't tell you what you did wrong and how long you'd be punished. That's such a sorry response, you loser. Here's the funny part. I joined the game to play a few matches and grind one of the nations for the game, and then I got a badge for Nick joining. And fast forward a bit, and on this guy's community map we were playing somebody in chat. I honestly forgot your name, I'm sorry, but someone in chat said something along the lines of this gun isn't what I expected, and apparently it was one of the pistols. And Nick got kinda aggressive and said something like, why would you expect the Derringer to be a DB? And I said, it's a gun you made though, and Nick replied, oh, you both are getting angry. Alright, and then I got banned. But this isn't it. I rejoined the server to have my ban appealed, and Nick himself responded to my ticket. I started out with, this ban is a little unjust, right? I wasn't being toxic, and how were you supposed to know my intent with that message? And we had a little argument, and he didn't give me an inch. He didn't give a thought to even slightly decrease my ban. And after rushing me and then closing my ticket, it was done. My ban hadn't been decreased a bit. And it wasn't even my fault. Now I'll compare Forever War to the games created by a developer I like, Captain Woodlegs, creator of games like Whizbang, Conquest, Cowboy Game, Blue and Gray, Swashbucklers and Bilge Rats, Winter, and The Cheese Factory, with all of his games having under 100 players. His style is simplistic and easily replaceable, but making up with his graphics and gameplay mechanics. Forever War checks 2/3 boxes. Simple, and easy replaceable, but it looks like a third grader sat down to create a game. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of content in the game, but I prefer gameplay mechanics and not looking like Play-Doh over content. Also, I don't care how you interpret this, but Forever War uses Coder QWERTY's musket system. Mind you, Coder QWERTY is the developer of one of my favorite games, Blood and Iron, being created in 2015 and still holds a strong community. Forever War in-game has a decent community, but honestly, I don't like Nick. And if you're going to ban me for this, you're only proving my point that you are a very self-centered, rude developer. I forgot to mention that some of the rules in his server, you literally cannot say some of these guns are bad. If I mishandled this situation, please let me know down in the comments, and honestly I thought this video would be longer, but it wasn't. And apologies to whoever you were that got banned for putting effort into a not so good developer, and I did you misjustice for forgetting your name. And to Nick, I gave you over 2 chances to think and talk to me and defend yourself properly, and yet you refused to. If you permanently ban me, so be it. It is your game after all. Goodbye for now, fellas.